Hey guys, Bearbonez here. I have a new song that I'm working on. I haven't finished it yet. I haven't recorded it yet. All I know is that I have a song that I want to keep, and I figured I'd make a video kind of showing how I make things for those who are interested. So I came up with this chord progression. And this is very much like a song that I wrote called Blue Velvet. It's basically like the first two chords from that song, and then for the rest of it, it's different. And I started coming up with this melody that goes kind of like this. I'll do it without words. It sounds really silly. I don't know. I've been on your day side. Life is silent. And yeah, so I basically do that kind of silliness, figuring out what the melody is going to be, and then once I have enough like chord progressions where I'm singing nothing over the top, and I just have the melodies, then I start laying in the lyrics. And now that I have that kind of silly melody with my voice, so I know what I'm going to be singing, I start thinking about lead lines I can play along with what I'm singing. And if I don't end up playing these exactly this way, at least I know where I am with my voice so that I can kind of riff around it on the guitar to add some depth once it comes time to actually record this. And I'm starting to lay in different instruments like piano or maybe some vibraphone or something like that. One of the things that I really like for all the songwriting nerds out there is I'm a pretty big fan of pre-choruses. They're kind of like these for people that don't write music. It's kind of a way of bridging the gap between a verse and a chorus in an interesting way that hopefully like elevates the song or elevates the energy, so that by the time the chorus kicks in, whoever's listening to it is maybe feeling it a bit more than they would have if you didn't have that pre-chorus there. And so in this case, because I knew I had this, I was trying to figure out where would be a good place to land, and I ended up coming up with a pretty cool chord progression coming out of this that goes like this. All right, and the the nonsense vocals that I came up with this before I have any lyrics goes something like this. All right, and so coming out of that pre-chorus, I had to create a chorus. And choruses are pretty difficult for me to make. Usually the first thing that I get done is the verse, and if I come up with a verse I like, then I want to kind of find out what happens next, so I'll like keep working on it. But choruses are kind of difficult because I am a fan of a more traditional song structure, and I like coming up with like catchy but hopefully unique choruses. Yeah, that's difficult to do. But yeah, so this chorus, I was trying to figure out what would be good coming out of that pre-chorus, and so I actually found this. So I'll play the end of the pre-chorus here. transitioning into the chorus from the pre-chorus, I just figured out that if I switch from a C to this, it just adds this, I don't even really know how to describe it. It just adds this quality, that shift kind of goes where I wanted the song to go. Yeah. And with the nonsense placeholder vocals where I'm just singing the melody, I came up with this melody for the chorus. And so you see, that was a really difficult transition because I liked that chorus when I wrote it, but when I played the last chord of the chorus, it ends on this minor chord, switching between these two chords doesn't feel very natural, but I was trying to figure out how to make that work, and I realized that if I sang that note that carried over to this chord, it worked. So all those pieces together sound like this, and I've already written a lot of the lyrics, but I'm just going to sing it with some gibberish so you kind of hear how this stuff comes together. Thanks for watching, guys. There's a million ways to write a song. This is just my approach. I figured I would plug my new EP called Dunes. It's out now on iTunes, Spotify, Bandcamp, SoundCloud, all that good stuff. You can catch me on Twitch every Saturday from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Thank you so much again for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.